8 or 24?
Number 8. 24 was more challenging.
It's Monday, so that means 3 things. 1, I'm not your MCM. 2, it's a Mama Monday. And 3, it's time for the 24 podcast. How you guys doing? I'm your host, the product of Parties Environment, episode 226. Coming home, coming home. The diddler is coming home. He beat the racketeering charge, and he didn't traffic them hoes. Coming home, this nigga Diddy coming home. Fitting song, right? Hope you guys enjoyed your week. Hope you guys enjoyed your weekend. Hope you enjoyed your extended weekend. If you got the 4th of July off on Friday, I sure as hell did. Went to my cousins, barbecued, drank, chilled out in the crib Saturday. Sunday, barbecued at the crib with my other cousin. Good old weekend, man. But we got to talk about this Diddy verdict, you know what I'm saying? And I do want to talk about one thing. I know, like, we'll talk about Ironheart. You know what I'm saying? And maybe a little bit of a black motherfuckers, BMF. But anyway, so Diddy was acquitted on the racketeering, conspiracy, and sex trafficking charges. But he was convicted for transportation to engage in prostitution, 2 counts. The 2 lesser charges that I told you I believed he will get charged with, and as you can see. His potential maximum sentence is up to 20 years, 10 years per count. His next steps and sentencing date to be set by the judge, which was set to be October 3rd, I believe. And his bail was denied, so he had to sit in jail this summer. Who knows, man? Like I said, I can see the judge giving him 20 years. That would be crazy, though, but that's the maximum charge, maximum amount of years. And he would probably have to do 8 to 10 of those years. He's already done, I believe, 8 months. So it'll be July, August, September, October. About 11 months by the time it's time for him to be sentenced. So we'll see about that. Yeah, man. Did they get it right? Well, I already told you guys about how I felt about him being charged with racketeering. Bad Boy is a legally funded business. Like, nothing legal used to start that business. Where's the criminal enterprise? Now, if you're using legal money to do illegal shit, okay, he's buying drugs. He's paying for prostitutes. Like, yo, that's normal rich motherfucker shit. And if you're going to charge him for racketeering for that, you might as well lock up everybody. Like I said, man. And also the trafficking, not guilty on that as well. I mean, they were willing participants. They were booking their own flights, picking their escorts. And this guy Vlad, man, he's interviewing currently 3 of the sex workers that were having sex with Cassie and Daphne, aka Jane Doe. Nasty fucking work, man. But look, if this was a domestic violence case, guilty. But even so, that I wouldn't see that warranting a 25-year sentence as well. So, what do people really want? You gotta blame the prosecutors. Oh, and I'm gonna name them by name. Fire them all. USA attorneys Maureen Comey, Emily Ann Johnson, Madison Reddick Smicer, Mary Christine Slavic, Meredith Foster, and Mitzi Steiner. Fire all these bitches. A bunch of Angela Valdez's who couldn't get the job done. Think about it. They picked the evidence. They picked the witnesses. They began the cross-examining. The defense didn't bring up not one witness because they knew y'all case was bullshit. A bunch of women failed those two victims. Yes, victims. Because Jane Doe is more likely going to still go back to Diddy when he comes home. Because he's still paying her rent. And he was paying for her lawyer as well. Ain't that some nasty work, man. And like I said, like, yeah, it's fucked up. She was getting her ass whooped. But she chose a lifestyle. Look, I got a friend who said she'd rather cry on a Bentley than cry on a bus. Some women think like that. Crazy, but true. You know? Addicted to that lifestyle. Oh man, oh man. Also, I was on the internet sometime this week, whatever, and I forgot that Ironheart was on TV. Now Ironheart is a new Marvel show, created from the comic as well. Was a black girl named Riri Williams, genius MIT kid as well. She creates her own Iron Man suit, inspired by Iron Man and whatnot. A lot of folks hated it, calling it this woke X, Y, and Z stuff. But now that I watched it, I'm like, yo, it's not terrible. It's a decent 6-episode show. Pretty much, she gets kicked out of MIT trying to build her suit. She needs money to fund her suit. So she starts doing like illegal jobs with this like off-brand black market criminal group of teens or whatever, young adults who go around robbing rich companies and taking their money. So they needed her suit for a couple of jobs and whatnot. And then they find out the dude that she replaced, she got killed by the leader, the guy Parker. And Parker has this cape or whatever. It's like on some Doctor Strange shit, gives him powers and whatnot. But it was also possessing him. Pretty much made to deal with the devil to have all this money and stuff, but he just kept on fucking up, I guess. Anyway, Riri wants to find out what gives him his power because she's scared that she may end up getting killed also because Parker's crazy. They do a job that Parker's partner John warned them that they shouldn't do. Long story short, somehow John and Riri get into it for a second time, and he tries to kill her, but instead she ends up locking him in some room that's filled with gas and he dies. And somehow Parker sees the vision that Riri has something to do with his death. So then he tells his crew to go kill Riri. Yeah, then it gets turned up, you know what I'm saying? She got to build a whole new suit, it's in the floor, blah blah. But yeah, and also they do a callback to Iron Man 1. I forgot the guy's name. Iron Man's first partner, who helped him build the suit, whatever, who had the other evil Iron Man suit. His son is in this series, so yeah. Check it out. It ain't that bad. 6 episodes. God damn it. Sheesh. Oh, and BMF. It's getting, kind of good. Duffy finally gets arrested by Bryant. You got Nicole. Oh my God. Hot pocket, hot thotlet. She was smashing her boyfriend. She was smashing one of Meech and T's workers. It's like, come on, girl, what are you doing? You can't be fucking with the help. And then she gets pregnant. Oh, and it gets even worse. Charles can't go on tour. Dropped something on his finger. Can't play the guitar. God damn. And Jay Pusha, well, Loco put Meech on and told him Jay Pusha tried to do a side deal with him. So we'll see how that plays out. What else am I forgetting? Yeah, I think that's it on the BMF side. All right. So we talked about a little bit about Diddy and his verdict. You know. Oh, how did I forget? 50. He posted this on his Instagram. This is hilarious, man. Diddy beat the Rico. That boy a bad man. He like the gay John Gotti. This motherfucker, man. Oh, yeah. I'm trying to think what else we got going on. We have NBA Summer League. I haven't watched any games this weekend because I was out partying, barbecuing and shit. I'm going to try to check some games out this week. The Kevin Durant trade is now official. He's on the Rockets. Jalen Green is on the Suns. Also, Myles Turner left the Pacers and signed with the motherfucking Bucks. So we'll see how that plays out if Giannis still wants to leave Milwaukee. There's talks. They're saying the Lakers are eyeing Bradley Beal now. Great. Yeah, man. Free agency is still going on. Woo. Before I let go. Damn, I don't really have one, but yo. My motherfuckers be safe out here, man. Like, people getting their hands blown off with fireworks. This dude, 4 Extra from Adam 22's podcast, I heard he blew his hand off. Look, I'm not a firecracker kind of guy. I used to mess like the little skyrockets, the shit up in the air, little firecrackers. But those M80s, blockbusters, cherry bombs, shit. I stay away from those, man. I'm good. But like I always say, like, share, subscribe, comment. God is good. God is great. Thank God my paper straight. I am the Pope Chuck Paul. Peace out.